What's up? It's your buddy Mark. When I was typing in Venom, not a lot of stuff starts with V, and then VE, and then what popped up was Velvet Revolver. And I've said a million times, Guns N' Roses is my favorite rock band. And Velvet Revolver, just in case you don't know, it's the band from Guns N' Roses and the lead singer from Stone Temple Pilots, Scott Weiland. Rest in peace, buddy. And so I was a huge fan, because when I heard them, I liked them immediately. It's like the second, it took like 30 seconds. I was like, is that Guns N' Roses? It's like, how haven't I heard this? And they're like, nah, this kid was telling me it's this new group, but it's the band from Guns N' Roses. So it's a complete, it's just without Axl Rose, just different lead singer. I mean, they have so many songs I want to cover, but actually my favorite, and this is weird how things work out, was on the Fantastic Four soundtrack, and I just did a movie to Venom. That's what brought me to Velvet Revolver. So sticking kind of with the comic book theme, because obviously they were big in the comics. So many rappers are too. You'd be shocked. It wasn't so much I love the comics. I love the X-Men cartoon. I was in the comics for like maybe 8 months, and then I really got in the movies when they started making them. But anyway, and then the Fantastic Four movies. The first one, it's watchable. The second one was pretty bad, and then they rebooted it. That was just horrible. That's unwatchable. I don't care if it's 5 a.m. and I can't sleep. It's unwatchable. But this is Come On, Come In. This wasn't on any of their well, they have 2 albums, but this wasn't on their albums, and I think it's fucking one of their best songs. And ironically, well, their first single was Slither, but the first song to come out by them, the one I was talking about that I heard, and they asked was that Guns N' Roses, it's called Set Me Free, and that was for the Spider-Man 3 soundtrack. So they're definitely big in the comics. This video, you're going to see footage of the Fantastic Four, and then it had Mike Chiklis playing the thing. He said he would come back and play it. I think he's the perfect person for the thing, but they do so much CGI now. But with this bald head, he's just perfect for it. And I loved him in The Shield. I got so hooked on that show. But anyway, let's go. I love the song. I don't know if we're going to be breaking down all the lyrics, but let's get to it. Of course, whenever I don't check for an ad, there's one there. Alright, here we go. Right away. Well, not yet, but... Alright, there you go. I knew it was Guns N' Roses immediately. The video is pretty cool. I did the music for the bar I worked at. They didn't really allow rap. I would throw a little in, but they liked the Velvet Revolver a lot. It fit the tone because they didn't want any hard rock. My boss liked Guns N' Roses too, so I had to find so I did a lot of Guns N' Roses, a lot of AC/DC, which are my favorite bands, Ozzy, some Black Sabbath, because they didn't want hard rock, but they wanted rock. And then I kept up with new stuff like Buck Cherry and I don't know, other stuff. Anyway, let's get back to this. Billy Idol, I love. He's like a 3-hit wonder. But back to this. That's the beast, man. If you pay attention to the Fantastic Four, the first one, when Johnny, who's actually Captain America, is riding when you see him for the first time, he's riding his motorcycle. This is a song that's playing, and I've mentioned a lot of Guns N' Roses is my all-time favorite rock band, but I was also a huge Stone Temple Pilots fan. but Guns N' Roses is my favorite. Like, so it's hard to compare. But yo, they went great together. Like, this is rock and roll. It's not hard rock. This is the thing. Mike Chiklis. He's a great frontman, lead singer. Captain America is the Human Torch. So he's done so many of those movies. Yeah, I'm excited. I think Disney will do good with the Fantastic Four. I wish like X-Men and Deadpool stayed with Fox, because Disney, they're not gonna let Deadpool be Deadpool. Like, the way his dirty jokes, the violence, the slashing people up and killing people, and then Wolverine with the claws, I don't think they're gonna let him go. Like, they'll never do, or they'll never be like another Logan or swearing, but I think they'll do so much better with the Fantastic Four. That seemed like, look what they did with the Guardians of the Galaxy. So I bet they could do great with the Fantastic Four. But I wish that X-Men and Deadpool stayed with Fox, and then we could have, you know, them each coming out with big movies at the summer instead of like one. You know, I liked it when we had Disney, Sony, Fox, all like working, like, you know, like, not against each other, but all putting out movies, and, you know, all planning big summer blockbusters. Be fun. Oh, then they can't forget like Batman stuff. Sorry about the pauses. I just went to the thing and I just said Batman. Mike Chiklis, he went on to be on Gotham, which I love that show. I miss it so much. He turned into, I never heard of him until I watched the show Gotham, the bad guy, the executioner. But at first, he was a great police captain. Completely different than the Vic we know from The Shield, the first show I ever got addicted to. So he's done a lot of stuff I like, but he's done 2 comic book stuff too. Oh, and I really like him. He's from Boston. He was nominated for some award, and it was like the Pats Colts were playing, and he didn't go out to accept his award because he didn't want to miss the game. So yeah, besides me already liking the show, then that, and then he did the Fantastic Four, and then goes on to Gotham. Like, he's just, I'm a big fan of his. His Slash. Best guitar player of all time. Either him or the dude from AC/DC. Can't wait to see what this does, Dr. Doom. Yo, he could be the next big bad guy. King Kang, I don't even know who he is, for the saying though. I like to see Dr. Doom though. Cool video, great fucking song. Like, the video is just a bonus. I already love that song. And, who knows, maybe some of you out there don't even know about this group. They got some radio exposure, but not a lot. And this is a long time ago, kinda. It's like 2005, so like 15 years ago. And even if you didn't know about them, this song wasn't on either one of their two albums. It was on the Fantastic Four soundtrack. So, who knows? Maybe you're just hearing it for the first time. But if you're a Guns N' Roses fan, check them out. They kick ass. And yo, I like Axl Rose, I really do. But he made an album, him singing with a different band, Chinese Democracy, and it kind of sucked. There was like 3 good songs out of like 16. It's not a good ratio. Velvet Revolver's first album was pretty much every song was good. The second one was like 50-50. But there's no comparing it. So it's like the band was actually, but Axl was a great front man. You can't take that away from him. But the band made it. Not Slash gets so much of the credit, but all of them. Anyway, alright. I don't make videos too long, but I could talk and talk and talk. But I'm done for this video. Peace.